What's happening, people? If you've been watching my recent videos, you will know I was recently in Belfast and I took a flight here to Lithuania. I am currently in a city, the second largest city in Lithuania, called Kaunas. That is Central Station. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, but this is the former capital and there is a lot to do here. We are going to do it together. So, I need you to go get your kettle on, put a brew on, because this might be a long one. I mean, you'll know how long it is. I'm only just beginning, so I don't know how long it is. But I've got lots planned, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it all in one video and do a mad long vlog. There is something which I'm not looking forward to called a funicular, which is a bit like a tramway, like the one in Scarborough where you go from bottom at prom up to hotel, but it's held up by ropes, and I think that's what it's all about. We're going to go and see if we can see that. Apparently you can see Kaunas from above if you do that, so it's like a steep tram. Not looking forward to that, scared of heights and all that, and I can't see it being very secure looking around me at the moment. Looks like quite a rundown place in places. I have to say the apartment I stayed in last night was fantastic. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to get any footage because it was 10 to 11. Lithuania is 2 hours in front, so I thought it was 10 to 9, but it was 10 to 11, so I had to shower and get out, and here we are. It's literally just behind me, and what I will say is, see these green buses here? They are on like cable cars, like on Blackpool, like a Blackpool Dodgem. I've never seen that not for a long time anyway. Right, first things first, breakfast. There's a few obviously traditional Lithuanian foods we're going to go for. Apparently, I've got to try the purple cold beetroot soup, which is like a luminous purple thing. So we'll be trying that in here, in this video at some point. And yeah, it is a bit chilly. It's about 5 degrees here in Kaunas. But let's go explore. Like I said, first things first, food. There's a little food market across there called Miesto Turgus. So I'm going to go in there and see if we can find some food. Now, I've looked at some menus and obviously nothing's in English, so it's just going to be a case of point and try. So let's go. Miesto Turgus. I'm following my nose at the moment. I think this is where I want to be. Breads. What to have. It's traditional. Tea. Hello, do you speak English? What's a traditional breakfast here in Lithuania? Anything you sell? Breakfast and a cup of tea maybe? What would you have for breakfast? Nothing? You wouldn't eat anything for breakfast? Chicken and mushroom, perfect. Yeah, just one please, yeah. Tea? Do you have tea with milk?
Milk.
Tea? Do you understand? Sorry. Black tea? It's okay, don't matter. No problem. Arbata? Yeah? Okay. No? Thank you. Sorry about that. Well, that was the most awkward interaction ever. It's not going to be easy here in Lithuania. There's people selling socks and things outside this market, but we've got a cup of tea and what I think she said was chicken and mushroom. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find somewhere to plonk and give this a try. Right, this is obviously not traditional Lithuanian breakfast. She just went no. I think more like a a bakery for like lunchtime things. So this is a chicken and mushroom, she said, or chicken or mushroom. It's got some sort of seeds on it. We don't know, but let's break it in half. It feels, it's obviously microwaved, so it looks like a Cornish pasty, but it is chicken and mushroom. Look at that. That one's quite good. For UK people, it's like a, it tastes like a chicken and mushroom pie, but without all the white sauce, and but in some sort of like flaky Cornish pasty pastry. I ain't got a clue what it's called, but it'll fill a hole. A nice cup of English breakfast tea. Oh yeah, I needed that and a cup of tea in about, well, since my breakfast. Right, I'll finish this and we'll go explore a little bit more. I need a catchphrase, don't I? Like the Mapmaster. Onwards. I need a catchphrase. Let me know in the comments what you think my catchphrase should be. What I will say about this city is it looks very run down, but it's very clean. Don't see any rubbish on the floor, and there isn't even that many bins about. But there is even, the only thing you see on the floor is like fag ends, they call them cigarette butts. The guy down there sweeping them all up, and I'm guessing that's what he does on a daily basis, because yeah, that's all he's doing. He's got a little bucket and he's sweeping fag ends up. But yeah, very, very clean city. Let's keep a bit run down though. Look at this. I know you want me to go in there, but there's absolutely no chance of me going in there. I don't know what that sign says. Probably says something like, don't be scared, come in, we'll treat you well. Anyway, come on, let's go. Okay, first up on the agenda, we're going to go to a devil museum. I don't know why they want to have a museum about the devil. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go investigate together. So it's about a 30-minute walk along the water. So I won't bore you with the whole walk because it's all pretty much similar sort of thing. So cut to me outside the Devil Museum. Ooh. I've been walking for about 30 minutes and that's the first bin I've seen. This building behind me here looks like an army hospital or army doctor. I think it's all green, like Land Rovers and stuff, and little jeeps with the Red Cross sign on it. But I don't think currently in this part of the world it's advisable for me to be going over with my camera and trying to sneak over the wall, have a look over the wall or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Right, let's get down here. It's a proper mad place, this. It's like somewhere I've never been. You've got some places you've got no roads like this, and then you do a 360 and you've got the most modern shopping centre there, Acropolis, that I've probably ever been in. And what I wasn't expecting, does anyone else do this? In fact, have a little look around Acropolis. They've got a Vision Express Don't know if that's just the English in me, but I wasn't expecting to see a Vision Express in Lithuania. Right, the Devil's Museum is calling, let's go. Right, I'm going to spout a bit of history for you now, thanks to my friend, Wikipedia. This church that we've just seen is called Church of St. Michael the Archangel. It was built in 1891 and took 4 years to build, which is unusually short for the time period. And it was originally a Russian Orthodox church, like a military church, and it stayed that way for a very long time until the fall of the Kaunas fortress, apparently. Don't know what any of this is. Obviously, I'm just reading. And it says, during the rule of the Soviet Union, it was used as an art gallery. But right now it's a Roman Catholic church and it is operational. It's got 2,000 worshippers, if you will. It also said, after the fall of the Kaunas fortress during World War I, the Germans cut down the church bells and transported them to Germany. Okay, there's some sort of service on in there, so I didn't want to disturb them, obviously. But this is the main pedestrian street here in Kaunas, and this is like the end of it, this church. So this is the main pedestrian street. Look at this. I bet this gets lively on a night time if there's some bars down here. Maybe I'll pop in for a pint before we get the Devil's Museum. Look at this. You can imagine all the tables outside here on an evening, especially in the summer. A few beers. A few Lithuanian beers. Party time. This might be the longest street I've ever been on. It goes for absolutely miles. We're about 5 minutes away now from coming face to face with the devil. Right, you are not going to believe what has just happened to me. I've just nipped into a little shop, getting a drink, and as you do, I'm walking along. I'm casual, cool, and I'm whistling. Well, apparently, in Lithuania, whistling is forbidden. She was like, no. like, because I was whistling in her vicinity, and basically I got told off by like a Lithuanian babushka. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. So I've had to Google it. So I Googled it, and apparently it means bad luck, you're going to lose money. How is that a real thing? I've been whistling all blooming day, walking around like this, straight off plane. Getting told off. Can you believe it? Right, we're nearly here now. I can't believe that's happened, honestly. I really can't. Like, I was getting funny looks, and I thought, why is everyone looking at me normally? Because of the camera, but I didn't have my camera out half the time. I don't know. Anyway, let's go face to face with the devil. Look at these doors. This is straight across the road from that. Really is a mad place, this. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I googled things to do in Kaunas. And this is one of them, funiculus. And it made out that it was a very steep sort of tramway that takes you can see Kaunas from above. If that's it, just to the top of there, it's same as a Scarborough one. My days. Should we go on it now? Let's go on it now. How do you pay? Do you pay? Pay at the top? Yes. Okay, thank you. Is it just to there? Or does it go higher?
Go.
It goes all the way? It's okay, don't matter. Don't matter. We'll soon find out. How much?
€1 one person.
€1. Okay, that was definitely a mistake. There's me worried about it, being scared of it. I looked at it on Google, it looked a lot bigger than this. I must have been looking at a different one, but it's exactly like the Scarborough one. Just comes from down there up to here. Looks like a little cabin, doesn't it? And the rope thing is obviously what pulls it up. Anyway, it's done now. Let's go find this Devil's Museum, because it's up here. So it cost me €1, but it saved me the little walk up the stairs. Right, come on. Okay, so I've booked a little apartment, a hotel room, not a hotel room, but on booking.com for 30 quid for tonight, because I'm busting for toilet and I want to get rid of this bag so we can go explore a bit more. The Devil Museum's actually a bit further away than I thought. That funicular took me miles away, so we're going to go there shortly, so don't go anywhere. But I just looked on booking.com and I searched closest to where I was, I was up by the university, which is up there. However, I've now walked down to here, and I'm 180 metres away from it apparently. But this place that I'm in can only be described as spooky. This would be terrifying on Halloween. God knows if I go back out tonight, coming down here, this is, I mean, look around. It looks like, do you remember the film The Burbs with Tom Hanks? It looks like that road. Look at this. Everything's built out of wood. Look at that. I mean, there's cars on the road now, but I bet when it's a bit darker tonight, this place is going to be absolutely terrifying. I think that might be me, because there's I don't know. We're 180 yards away apparently, so I think hopefully there's a bit more modern. I'm just looking at my Google Maps. Yeah, it's down this road. Not sure about this, Dino. What does £28 get you in Lithuania on a Thursday night? This. So we are number 37. This is it. Looks like someone's house. Don't even know if I want to just walk in. I guess I'll try to figure it out, and if you see me in the next clip in there, I'll show you around. Okay, I'm in. This is what €30 a night gets you in deepest, darkest Lithuania. We're in apartment number 2. Look up behind. Honestly, you won't believe what's behind this door. From where we were outside, look at this. You've got a beautiful big sofa, nice little mirror and coat area. There's a pull-out bed there if you've got to make a double bed there, sofa bed. TV, little table, obviously outside to the burbs. Kitchen area. We've got a bathroom, turn that one in there, with a washing machine, which is good. So I might even do some washing because I have used all 3 of the things I brought. Shower, nice and clean. Very tight in here, but maybe that's just me being a bit of a fatty. We've got some sort of glass cabinet. A bedroom. Look at that. Wardrobe. Once again, outside to the burbs. So, what I'm going to do, this camera's battery's nearly died, so I'm going to chill out for an hour, and then we'll go to the Devil's Museum. I'm just going to have a little sit down there, recharge the batteries, recharge my batteries, and then I don't have to carry that bag then. It's a lot better. I told you we're going to be a long one. If you finish your cup of tea, go put another one on. So I checked in here, put the camera on charge, and then started violently throwing up. All I've had today is that stupid chicken and mushroom bake that... It's now 10:15. I checked in here at 2. Headache. I'm so... Oh my God. What the heck? I don't even know where. Oh. So today's a write-off. We will go to, what we're supposed to do? I can't even remember. We will go to, what am I supposed to do? I can't even remember. Oh, the Devil Museum. I'm here tomorrow still, so we'll carry on the vlog tomorrow. Today is just finished. Finito. I brought the cover out of the bedroom. Did I show you around this place? I can't even remember. We'll carry on the vlog tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Must be food poisoning from that microwave chicken and mushroom pasta. We'll be going back there in the morning. Right. See you in the morning. Good morning. That were a crap night sleep. I have been so poorly yesterday. At one point I had to go to the shop. There's a 24-hour shop up there, and I got some multivitamin drink because I needed fluids. Oh, and I got some milk as well because there were some tea bags in the cupboard. Horrible. I'm not getting a chicken and mushroom pasty for breakfast, I'm telling you that. I am going to power on though, however, and this is a 2-day vlog. So, yeah, pretend like this last minute and a half, 2 minutes has never happened, and we're going to carry on as if nothing happened, and we're going to go to the Devil's Museum. I'm not going to show you walking about outside the burbs anymore, because you saw it all yesterday. So, cut to me outside the Devil's Museum. So here we are at the Devil's Museum. Not that building. That building. Strange, isn't it? That one's a lot more terrifying looking than that. But I suppose it's obviously a museum where people pay in and it gets upkeep. So let's go in and have a look at the devil face to face. He's actually, that building's more interesting in my opinion. But who knows? We're going in here. I thought you were going to go downstairs. The cloakroom was very scary. So you start upstairs, the lady said. This cost €8 to get in. Do you know, in the future, put some spooky music over this. Continuation of it. Over here. Oh, so there's lots of sculptors over the years apparently. They're all behind glass though. It says the largest devil of the collection. The devil is not always a seducer. There's this guy, right? He can fulfill the function of a custodian of the established order and punish for work on festive days. It was believed that if a person worked, went swimming, or for a walk in the forest, he could meet a devil. People who went swimming in a lake on a Sunday could be swallowed by a huge fish. As the night belongs to the devil, therefore one shouldn't go for a walk at night or look up at the ceiling, at the mirror or through the window and solve riddles. Boom, boom, boom. That guy. That's not the biggest, that must be him. There's just some random tea set with the devil's face on. Looks like he's from, looks like he's a faun from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Tumnus. This is the type of content you come here for. It's not the type of content I like to make, if I'm honest. It's a bit boring for me. I'm not a museum person, but I thought, as I'm in Lithuania, right, let's go out here. Something could happen if I stand in here. Continue the exhibition. We're here, so we might as well. We've just paid €8 in. Hello. There's some masks up here. That's a bit more interesting. Get one of these on wall at home. Oh. Got exactly the same layout. I'm not going to read all these, but if you want to pause and read that, the historical meaning, you can. Look at these two fellas. It says it was believed that devils could live in windmills and help the miller by spinning the wings and the millstones. This one's got a flat cap on. It's from Yorkshire. The devil's from Yorkshire. That's from the mask. Right, one more floor I think. Not the best €8 I've spent. Oh, upstairs, continue. Hello. That's what I look like when I'm older. They're a bit more interesting, look at that. So in this floor it tells you where they're from. It probably always did that. I probably hasn't seen it. So that says Hungary. That's Bulgaria. They're Africa over there. You've got Japan. There's only one devil mask from Japan, and that's it. Central Asia. Russia. Scandinavia. Right. I could have put this in its own video, but it had bored me to tears. So I'll do my best to edit it at the end, but so it's not, because it's currently, I've been filming for 8.5 minutes. That's €1 a minute I've spent in here. I'm ready to go. It's not my cup of tea. After the yesterday at the Church of St. Michael Archangel and this, I think we need to switch it up. Cut to me outside. Thank you. Well, that was riveting, wasn't it? You have to let me know if you like it, because doing stuff like that, it's out of my comfort zone really. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. A little bit like the church yesterday. All I know how to do is drink and eat and wander about. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go drink and we're going to go eat. Now, obviously from the beginning of the video, I was looking for the cold beetroot soup. Now here's something you don't know about me. There is a food I don't like. Beetroot. And I've had a word with my Lithuanian friend, and he said that it's not even the national dish. I don't know why it says it on Google, or it says it must be a popular dish, the cold beetroot soup. The national dish is something called zeppelini or zeppelini or something like that, and it's meat stuffed in potatoes. Sounds like a bit of Dino. So I'm going to head down into town now, find somewhere to get that zeppelini and a Lithuanian beer, and we'll call that vlog a 2-day vlog after that. So I can see the main square there now, through there, so that's where we'll head. There's another museum here. It's not going to happen for a museum of art. That might be worse than the devil, but it's one of them vlogs, innit? I've booked where I'm going later today, and I've got a very interesting couple of 3 videos coming up. One of which is me getting pissed on a Saturday night in a European city that I've never been to. Actually, a country I've never been to either. But it is Friday at the time of filming this, so we've got to get there first. And I'm getting well, I'll tell you at the end. Everyone's eating ice cream. I know I've taken my hoodie off, but it's not that warm. I'm not sure that this really modern pedestrian street is going to be the place where I can find this zeppelinas, because it's like Italian restaurants and things like that. It's all very, very upmarket. I think I need to get into the back streets and find a little babushka lady to cook it me. And maybe I ask someone where I can find it. Doesn't need to be the best. I just need to try it before I head out. Excuse me, do you speak English?
A little bit.
Where can I eat this? Where can I find this? Or is this too modern?
No, it's not too modern, but you must find Lithuanian pub. I don't know where it
A
is.
Lithuanian pub?
Maybe in Republic at the corner.
Republic on there?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Or
Do you think
in another side, yes.
in a
Yes.
pub rather than
In pizzeria, maybe have.
Pizzeria
Yes.
or Republic?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll Google, thank you. Okay, you heard the man. We've got to find a Lithuanian pub. And he said, on here on the corner, there's something called Republic or maybe Pizzeria. I've no idea what that is. I'll have to get my Google out. But if I can, I will. So the place he suggested is this place, Republic. A traditional Lithuanian pub. But the problem I've got is it don't open while 3. What kind of pub don't open while 3? Although it is up until 4 in the morning. It looks good. I just want to know if they have it. Because it's currently 1 p.m, so I don't want to wait 2 hours and then not have it. There is a little bar next door where you can get a beer for like €3, so there's a lady in there, so I'm going to try and get her attention and ask them if they've got it, so I'm not waiting around if they don't. Okay, so I've just come into next door to Paslepta Recepta. It's like a bit of a posher restaurant, and I'm getting a Lithuanian beer, so that's check off the list. I'm going to listen to this guy plays trumpet for a bit, and she told me to go by the Acropolis. I looked at the menu online of next door at the Republic. They do fish and chips, but I'm trying to be traditional today because I'm going to go somewhere tomorrow which I really will like the food, even though it will be traditional. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. If you're still watching after all this time, thank you. I apologise for the whole, I think it must have been food poisoning, but we'll see. I'll have my first beer in Lithuania, and then yeah, we'll head over. She told me to go back to the Acropolis, you know, the big shopping centre I went to yesterday, and on the other side of the road there is like old style like Lithuanian places to eat, so we're gonna give that a go. So I'll see you then. My first taste of Lithuanian beer. I said it was light, but it seems strong. It did say premium on the menu, but I don't know if that's a full pint. I think it's €3.70. It tastes exactly how you think it would taste, strong. Although, after drinking with my Lithuanian friends, I know that it's whiskey and vodka and things like that they like to drink. But cheers anyway. We'll resume the hunt for Zeppelini in just a moment. So that Paslepta Recepta right there is where I've just had a couple of drinks. I was waiting for the Republic to open where the man told me, and then I went into the Republic and he said they don't sell it there, but they do sell it at Charlie's Pizza, which I walked past about 2 hours ago. So I've been sat outside there listening to this guy play trumpet for 2 hours for no reason. So we're going to get our Zeppelini here at Charlie's Pizza and get another beer. You've seen I put my hoodie back on and my hat because it's taking a turn for the worst in the weather. It's a bit chilly, but I am going to sit outside because this guy is phenomenal on the trumpet, and he had someone singing with him a minute ago, and I wanted to get involved, but he left with his microphone. But you know me and a sing song. It's up to you, New York, New York. Right, I'm going to order my Zeppelini and another beer here from here at Charlie Pizza, and let's hope it's tasty. You guys have a look at it now. Okay, so I've just placed my order. Big shout out to Charlie Pizza because they've actually got the cold beetroot soup as well. So we're going to try them both. We've got the cold beetroot soup and we've got the Zeppelini, which obviously I'm going to like the Zeppelini, potatoes and meat, but the cold beetroot soup could be a bit of a problem, but we're going to go for it anyway. And we've got another Lithuanian beer. So I'll see you when the food arrives. Okay, so I did say I'd have a Ukrainian beer, but it looks like he's brought me a Kronenberg 1664, which I'm sure was German or Dutch, something like that. It smells like lemon. A light beer. It's a bit of a strange one, that. It's almost like a radler. We'll drink it anyway. Ironically, you sit outside thinking that it'll be easy to edit the music out because inside they play music, and then a bloody street performer comes right next to you. But it don't matter anyway. It's got to show you the food anyway, Anna. This vlog's long enough. Cheers. Okay, the food has arrived. As you can see, this is illuminous, like purple. This looks actually quite nice. There's 5 little potatoes in there, and apparently they've got meat inside. I don't know what to make of this, because literally there's what looks like a bit of sour cream in here. It's cold soup. I don't understand it. I'm going to start with this because I don't think I'm going to like that, if I'm honest. So we'll start with this zeppelinas, the actual national dish of Lithuania. Let's cut it open, and hopefully there's meat inside. Look like some nice... There's no meat inside. These are just potatoes. They're just roast potatoes. That's not what it is. What the heck? That's not what it's supposed to be. They are literally roast potatoes. Oh man, this is a fail. That is literally a roast potato. I mean, it's very nice, salty, fluffy on the inside, crispy on the out. I'm going to have to ask him what that is. What a terrible way to end the vlog. Right. Illuminous purple beetroot soup. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, there's meat. I thought that were that.
No.
So that's just what's aside to this?
Yeah,
An accompaniment?
You
Okay.
should eat those together.
Okay, perfect. Alright, okay. Thank you. Once again, another Dino absolute mess up. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. They're literally roast potatoes. Beautiful little roast potatoes. He said eat these together. Right. So we'll come back to that. We'll start with this. Because this is what we're after. This is a national dish of Lithuania. Zeppelinas. I've got a wobbly table, as I always have. I've got to get a bit more B-roll now, because I took the B-roll of that. It's the funicular all over again, isn't it? Come back to me in a sec. Have a look at this. Right, let's cut open to this. Straight down the middle. Oh, you can feel it's tougher. That's what I'm looking for. This bloody guy's doing me head in. Look at that. So it's like a... So you got your boiled potatoes, riced potatoes, whatever they call it. You've got your meat in there. And I think it's all boiled in like salty water. We'll try it on its own first. Oh yeah, that's a bit of meat. It's like the inside of a sausage roll with some nice potatoes. There's a couple of sauces here. That guy's doing my blooming tits in. I'm going to dip it in this brownie sauce, which looks like an onion sort of chutney sort of. We'll get a bit on there as well, whatever this is, because it's obviously there for a reason. Oh, that tastes like a hot dog sort of sauce. Tastes like a brine, like a hot dog brine. And then you've got another sauce here, which I imagine is like mayonnaise, sour cream. Yeah, it's almost like a sour cream. So I'll give that a go with this. There is work going on as well, but at least that guy's stopped singing now. The national dish of Lithuania. You know what? For me, this is alright. You can get this in half portion, 1 portion, or double portion. I said bring me whatever you think. So I've probably been upsold to a double portion. But you know what? I like that. That'll do for me, that. It's like a hot dog brine with like onions, bit of potato. You can't beat it, can you? Right, I know what you're waiting for. You might try this luminous purple soup. Cold beetroot soup for someone who doesn't like beetroot is possibly the worst idea ever. And someone who was sick yesterday after eating some sort of random microwave chicken and mushroom pasta. But we've got to give it a go, because we're only here in Lithuania once. Well, maybe I'll come back. I just can't get over the colour. I'll give it a go. I don't know what I'm blowing it for, it's cold. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's because it's cold. That's freaked me out. Because although it's like it's a fresh, it's got like a freshness sort of flavour, and obviously you've got that sour cream in there as well. For me, I don't know. He did say that these like roast potatoes came as an accompaniment to it, so maybe we dip the potato in this soup and see if that helps it. Well, that definitely helps it, but I think that's because these potatoes are really, really nice roast potatoes. And out of everything on here, the roast potatoes are what feels like home. But on its own, this soup, if I'm honest, it's not for me. Yeah, I'd leave that. It's not horrible. It's just cold. And I just can't get my head around it being cold. What do you eat cold? What food do you eat cold? Soup's not one of them. Salad, yes. For me, yeah, it's not. And I've spilt it on my hoodie now, so it's gonna be illuminous purple. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. This, however, the actual national dish of Lithuania is this Zeppelis, whatever it's called, is really, really nice. And I actually like it with this like almost hot dog style brine sauce. So let me finish this, and I'm going to go back across the road there to that Republic, because after I've had this beer, I've realised that I've been in Lithuania and I've never tried a pint of Guinness in Lithuania. So I'm going to go in there and see if they've got a Guinness. And if they have, I'll show you and we'll end the vlog over there, because that guy told me where to come, even though I'd walked past it 2 or 3 times. This vlog could have been 10 minutes. But it is what it is. And then I'll let you know where I'm going on the next one, because I'm going in a matter of hours. And I know you think I'm going to be going to the airport. Well, 3 hours and 30 minutes actually. But I'm not going to be going to the airport. We've got a different form of transport. So I'll finish this Zeppelin. I'm going to leave that beetroot soup. I'll eat them potatoes, and then we'll be on our way. I'll see you guys across the road at the Republic bar, and we'll take it from there. You got to get a lot of pizzas with all these chopping boards. Okay, let's quickly run through the prices. The Kronenberg was €4.30, and it is like a lemon radler Kronenberg Blanche it's called. And he said it's a light beer, it's a nice one. It is quite nice, but obviously it's a bit of a wusser's drink, innit? You guys are going to say that's not a beer. Anyway, the beetroot soup, although it wasn't for me, it wasn't too bad. That guy's singing again. €4.60, and the Zeppelin, whatever you want to call it, was €7.60. I have to say, €16.50 total. Here's a copy of the receipt. I think, to be honest, I think that's not a bad amount of food for the amount of money. All being well. Obviously, they have other soups available, so you could have got that similar price. Yeah, highly recommend this place. Charlie Pizza. Staff are fantastic. Really helpful. Obviously, they knew I was filming. Well, after they brought the food, they know I was filming now. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you come here if you're in Kaunas in Lithuania, especially if you want to try the Lithuanian food. What I will say about them potatoes around the meat, it was like, do you know when you boiled your potatoes before you mash them, just before you mash the potatoes, and if you've overdone them a little bit, and they're in the colander or the sieve or whatever you want to call it, and they get stuck. It's like that. That's sort of the texture of it. But overall, yeah, I like that. I mean, the roast potatoes were the best. They were the accompaniment to the soup. Right, let's go across the road to the Republic, get a Guinness, and I'll tell you where I'm going next. Okay, I'm going to head across the road to the Republic now, but massive shout out to Charlie Pizza. They have looked after me fantastically well. Not in regards to like not paying or anything. I paid for my food, but I just went in there to use the bathroom before I left, and let me tell you, it's a right little spot. If you've gone on a little date night or whatever you are, if you're coming here as a couple, this is the place you need to go. Lots of options. They must sell a lot of pizzas with all the chopping boards on there. Check it out, Charlie Pizza. Right, let's go finish this vlog across here at the Republic. There's things in Lithuania they do right, and there's things they probably don't. And a Guinness, pouring a Guinness, is probably not one of them. Look at that. Nearly split the G already, I never had a drink. Anyway, cheers. That's the end of this vlog, and the end of Lithuania. That's a rough pint. Okay, if you don't want to miss my next adventure, it is to Germany. We're going to Germany via Poland, and we're not going on a plane, we're going on an overnight bus. A bus to Berlin. But that means that we're going to be in Berlin on Saturday, because we're going to get it tonight on Friday night, and we're going to travel overnight through Poland into Berlin, and then Saturday morning we land in Berlin. Well, not land, we arrive in Berlin, and then we are getting we're going to get some breakfast in Berlin. I'm staying in a mad place. All this is upcoming, so make sure to subscribe to the channel, because you do not want to miss the next few days. And I've done this all in Tuesday to should be home Sunday. Should be. Slauncher. That's a rough Guinness. Right, I'm going to leave you on that note. I'll catch you on the next one. We'll be here in Lithuania, but we'll be leaving. Wow. Adios.